Boxing Lowdown, and I'm back here with another video, man. Now, as always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Feel free to drop a comment if you like, and I'll happily get back to you. It's actually happening, man. Jake Paul and Anthony Joshua has been confirmed. 19th of December, Miami, Netflix. It's on. It's actually happening. Jake Paul and Anthony Joshua are going to be fighting each other, and this is not an exhibition fight. This is a genuine, well, I say genuine. You're going to find out why in a minute, but this is an actual boxing match between Jake Paul and Anthony Joshua, man. And I said this in my previous video, but let me just tell you the levels that we're talking about here, the actual levels, because I don't know how many people can really contemplate this. Jake Paul, if he was to fight over here in England, if he was based in England, he would not even be an area level fighter. He would not be an area level fighter, mate. And literally, the one fighter that he did fight, who was in their prime, young and athletic, looking to make their way up the boxing way as well, who was an actual boxer, was Tommy Fury. And he lost that fight. He lost it, right? Don't give me the Mike Tyson talk. Don't give me that. The guy's 60 odd years old. Do you know what I'm saying? Don't give me Julio Cesar Chavez Sr. He ain't boxed for years. He never took the sport seriously. He's overweight and he was never serious about it, right? You're actually going in there with a heavyweight who is a former unified champion, who's still got ambitions to get to the top, who is dangerous. He punches hard. He's the former Olympic champion as well, right? This ain't no joke, people. Jake Paul's health is in serious jeopardy here. And I don't like to say things like that, but it is. If this is real, if this isn't scripted, if this is genuinely real, then Jake Paul's health is in serious jeopardy, man. Because unless AJ carries him and doesn't want to hurt him, you know what I mean? But if he goes in there with the mindset that he did against Ngannou, where he wiped him out in 2 rounds, and Jake Paul's in serious trouble. It shouldn't be sanctioned. It shouldn't be allowed to happen. There should be regulations in place to stop fights like this, but boxing is a cowboy sport. Anything can happen. The sanctioning body over there in Florida, it is what it is. In America in general, man, they allowed Evander Holyfield to fight when he was damn near 60 years old. Do you know what I'm saying? So they'll do anything, right? So listen, man, I just think that this is ridiculous. I think that this could really paint the sport in a bad way if somebody gets seriously hurt, right? And you know, who's to blame? Everybody involved in making the fight. Do you know what I'm saying? If you're Team AJ, what do? You're already planning for a big year ahead in 2026. You've got Tyson Fury in your sights. Apparently, that fight is in negotiations with Turkey Al Sheikh. You want to keep busy. You were talking about having a tune-up anyway, right? You were going to fight him for less than a fraction of what you'd get for fighting Jake Paul, and Jake Paul would be easier. So if you're AJ's management team, of course you're going to take it. And that's just me speaking from a management perspective. But as a boxing fan perspective, I think this could be really damaging for boxing, man. It's not a joke. This isn't tennis, right? This isn't me just saying, oh yeah, let me go and play Emma Raducanu. And this isn't that. This is getting real punches in the face, man. It's no joke. So listen, these guys know about it. Jake Paul has actually done really well in terms of being a YouTuber and then just segueing into the boxing world, because he's done that very well. He's been very successful in that, in terms of making a name for himself, in terms of creating a promotional company, a brand, a platform for women boxers. It's not all bad. You know what I mean? Jake Paul has done good things for the sport. Look what he's done for women's boxing, man, in particular, man. Brilliant. I can't fault him. He's got these boxers eating out of his hand, begging to fight him. Real legitimate boxers. I'm serious boxers begging to fight the guy. He had Javante Davis going to fight him. He had hit cruiserweights like Marius Bradus literally begging him for a fight. Belanga. All these guys, like, how many men have begged Jake Paul for a fight? So whatever we think about him, whatever tarnish, whatever he's done to boxing, he's exploited an opportunity and he's benefiting from it. So fair play to him. This is bigger than Jake Paul in terms of the state of boxing right now. He's just gone in and exploited it, and fair play to him. Do you know what I mean? Because the sport is really on its knees right now. So yeah, what can I really say about this, man? This fight is happening. It's ridiculous. I mean, it's at heavyweight, but I'm hearing that there is a weight clause for this fight. I think it's like AJ can't go above 245 pounds. When have you ever heard that in a heavyweight fight? When have you ever heard anything like that? A weight clause at heavyweight, the weight division where there's not supposed to be a weight clause. It's heavyweight, right? It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous, man. But this is where we are. This is what boxing is. Like I say in nearly every video nowadays, this is what the sport has become. You know, it's not about the best trying to be the best anymore. That's secondary. That is not what people go into boxing for now. Well, mainly anyway. Like it just seems that now it's about the novelty fights. What novelty fights can I get out there to make the most money? I've got no issue with anyone wanting to make as much money as they can. But the sport, the integrity of the sport is just not the same anymore. It's not, you know. There are barely fighters out there nowadays that really want to just go out there and be the absolute best. There isn't. It's who can bring me the most money. That's it. And for Anthony Joshua, this is a classic example of that. You know, you've got old men that shouldn't be anywhere near a ring coming back to boxing because they want to exploit it even more. Do you know what I mean? That's where we are. So Anthony Joshua, Jake Paul, if this fight is not scripted, then, you know, Jake Paul's health is in serious jeopardy. And I don't want to, you know, I don't want to bring that into the atmosphere and say it, but it's true, man. Like, he'll get seriously, seriously hurt in there if AJ is going looking to make a statement, if he's not looking to carry anyone. Jake Paul could get seriously, seriously hurt. Whatever. Let me know your thoughts about it in the comment section below, people, and would like to hear your thoughts on this. And yeah, unbelievable. It's actually happening. December the 19th, Jake Paul against Anthony Joshua. Drop your thoughts in the comment section below, people, and I'll catch you on the next video.